All right, I want to give all praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua Ba'ashim B'Karka dust up honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and salutation to the brothers doing his work of sincerity and the truth, the hopeful elect, the brothers waiting every day, praying for Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua's return so we can get out this place. Peace and salutation to you. I want to get into just a little quick just exhortation about, as we stand in the highways and byways and our family and things of that nature. People look at us like we're foolish for what we're doing and praising the name of the Lord, man. And the things that we're doing, are basically are unprofitable, man. A lot of guys think we should be out there hustling, getting women. We know, although we're still Jake, we still know how to do what we do. The thing is that, a little bit of the work is a little bit of this world is not even worth it. But the work is more important than everything, man. The name of Yahweh Shema Shah is worth it, man. Everything we got to go through and everything we do, they see this as it's foolish, man. Think it's stupid, it's madness. We're wasting our time. We should be out there getting hoes, spending our Saturdays doing other things. We fellowship with the brothers all day. The things that we do, it's all about Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. So I want to just start getting into it. It's going to be real quick. Let's go. This is 1 Corinthians 4:10. It says, let's go to verse 9. It says, for I think that the Most High sent us, the apostles, last, right? And that's why when kingdom about to go down, hey, the apostles always there, but when the prophets really come out, man, something's going down. It says, as it were appointed to death. Because it's important, man. All right. It says, we are made spectacles. So the world look at us like we're stupid. Well, let's get the word spectacle. The word spectacle goes into the word, basically, thetron, the atron, or thetron. All right. It's in the Greek for 2302. It says the theater, a place in which games of dramatic spectacle and exhibitions like a basketball game or something. And public assembly, that's what we do. Held for the Greeks used the theater also as a form, right? So we use them as a form. A public show. It says metaphorically a man who is exhibited to be gazed at and made a sport. So that's what we looked at. And we made a sport when we out here on the highways and byways. They look at us like, man, what are they doing? They're foolish. Look, they got dresses on. It's what are they doing? There's no profit in doing this, man. You got people that your co-workers look at it. Now they look at you differently if they see you again at the job. They talk about, oh, them Israelites, because they hearing about us even from that Washington thing, man. What does it do to them? It doesn't, to them, this world is all that they know, It's the world that they know is what they think it's gonna always be. But men of the Lord, hey, we know we rather be foolish in the eyes of men, but in the eyes of Yahweh Shem Shah, we're looked at as we're actually favored in his eyes, man, for doing this thing, man. The world don't care. The world wants the party and bullshit. The men of the Lord want the kingdom. All right, let me read it again. It says, this is 1 Corinthians 4:10. It says, we are fools. Let's get the word fools. We are fools, foolish, impure, and godless. So they're saying we're godless, probably from the base. Okay, they're saying we're low. Let's go down to the strongest definition. It says probably form the base. So we're low. To them in their eyes, dull. We're not exciting. We're not out here jumping hole to hole or getting our being on YouTube, getting us a YouTube page, having fun, doing whatever jet skis and making money and things of that nature. Although there's nothing wrong with that. It says, oh, stupid. They look at it stupid. As they walk by, every other thought, if we could hear every other thought. So think of what Yahweh heard. He can hear certain things. He can hear things, man. He can hear these men speaking, man. It says, as if shut up, that is heedless, mortally blockhead. So to us, that's what they do, especially Edomites and niggas just keep walking. Edomites do too, especially when the ignorant ass Edomite come by, he'll try to make a little scene, like he's smarter, but we know they're foolish, absurd, foolish no foolishness. So that's what they look at us like, man. Everything they doing, what are they doing? It's like in the disgust or despise, man. All right. Let's go back. It says, we are fools for Yahweh's sake. Because we're fools for Yahweh, man. His sake, man. But ye are wise. So we're wise. See, the rest of the world looks at us stupid, but in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai, we're using our wisdom, man. We're actually fearing the power that created everything. Well, they're fearing that they're fearing nothing. No, you better fear the Yahweh Shema Shai. But it says, ye are wise in Yahweh Shai. We are weak. But ye are wise in Yahweh Shai. We are weak, but ye are strong. Ye are honorable, but we are despised. So like you on that, they're talking about the world being wise, but we are weak. In the eyes of men, man. And, but we know in the eyes of Yahweh Shema Shai, we're strong. The strength is a man that will stand out there on the highways and byways and do the work, man. To do his will of Yahweh Shema Shai, to prophesy in the name of the Lord and not have no type of to not feel a certain way, knowing that the Spirit is on you, man. To see that the day that this come, that this world gonna fall apart, we despise for just being men. Actually, this is something what a man would do. A man would stand out in the highways and byways and not be ashamed of the name of the Lord, man. That's what we're doing, man. We're speaking out the name of the Lord. I'd rather be a fool for the Lord than fall and perish for this wicked world, man. Because like Vocab Malone tried to reach out to us the other week. He's on the comment board talking about so we went in to start saying his judgment. So he's talking about if he perished. So yeah, you think what he think is he's just gonna perish. He don't know how it's gonna be a hard road on that slavery trip, man. 1,000 years. We could continue to bring your spirit back. See, men think that time will stop when they go. And that's it. I was only born once. No, the Lord bring you back constantly, man. And the spirit of the Lord in that kingdom, you're gonna be brought many times. And many brothers gonna put hands on you, wicked niggas. Wicked nations that came against Israel, man. All right. So let's go to Acts, and this is what Fetus said to Paul. Acts 26. Acts 26 and 24. All right, because we looked at the stupid spectacles of the world, man, and it's like what are you doing? You got people that stare at their cars. I had one guy come tell me. He said, "Man, I saw you." It was an Edomite. I think he might be a Jake, maybe not. He said, "Man, I saw you He said, I saw you standing out like you was protesting about kill Whitey." I was like, yeah, pretty much. That's what I was doing. It wasn't no time to be kissing nobody's ass, and that's the spirit, man. It says, this is Acts 26:24. He says, as he thus spake for himself, Fetus. Let's go back. Festus. It's like Festos. It says his sister as Felix, as persecutor of Judea. All right. He said with a loud voice, Paul, thou art beside thyself. Much learning does make thee mad. So when we deal with guys that don't, or your family members that hear you, they look at you like you stupid because they never heard this. I had a cousin one time, and I was speaking to him. He was talking about the angels. And he said there are 4, and I came and I corrected him through the Spirit. The word of the Lord was. I told him. I said, no, it's a few more angels. It's like 7. And and I started naming Raphael, Michael. He said, you sound like you sound like the Ninja Turtles. It's like, he said, Raphael. He said those are Ninja Turtles. I was like, wow. And he said he was a pastor. I guess he got it online, and that's the spirit. These people don't know, man. Man, he says, verse 25, he said, but he said, He said, I'm not mad. And we ain't mad. You don't understand this thing. He says, most noble feeders, but speak forth the words of truth and soberness. And that's what we're doing, man. We're sober. When we come out there, we know what we speak. When it says, rightly dividing the word of truth, we speaking these words that Yahweh Shema Shai is planting inside of us, man. All right? Let's go to 1 Corinthians. Let's go 1 and 18. Chapter 1. I think that'd be 2 Corinthians. No. 1 Corinthians. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 1, verse 18. Okay, this says, let's go up 1. It says, for Yahweh Shai, verse 17, for Yahweh Shai sent me not to baptize, but to preach the gospel, not with wisdom of words, lest the cross of Yahweh Shai should be made none effect. For the preaching of the cross is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved, it is the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So it says the foolishness of preaching. It says the foolish of preachers of them not unto them, but unto us. So let me read it again. Verse 18, for the preaching of the cross. Let's go with the cross. It's just given the scripture says stauros. All right. It says an upright stake, especially appointed. It says, but well-known instruments to cruelty. So it's just going into how it was. It says, is to them that perish foolishness, but unto us which are saved, it is the power of the Most High, Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. So this is what it is. It's to them that's foolish. The world looked at it as foolish. They looked at us as, what the hell are they talking about? It says, for it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise. And that's what the so-called white man is going to be destroyed, man. And he says, and I will bring nothing understanding to the prudent. Because the guys of this world, the men of this world, are wise and they're preaching, man. I mean, they understand a lot. So-called white man, I'm trying to get the scripture in my mind. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is this disputer? The world has not the Most High made foolishness, the wisdom of this world. So the world, they project foolishness. Like what? You say a man can pop another man in the ass and it's okay. Foolishness, man. That's foolishness. Or, that the dealing with the doctrine guys fall off, or say the mark of the beast is not the chip, and it's obvious. Or the Israelite foreigners and how a white man could be an Israelite. It's not a white man, but the spirit. These guys are not going in that. Mary didn't have sex with Joseph, stuff like that. And the world believes it, man. They go with their tradition. It says, because that's the foolishness of this world. It says, for after that is the wisdom of the Most High. The world by wisdom knew not the Most High. It pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. So the Most High has us on the highways and byways where wisdom is, man. Let's go get a precept real quick about that. Let's see Proverbs. It's Proverbs 121. Proverbs 121, it says, let's go to 20. It says, wisdom cried without. She uttered her voice in the streets. That's right. It's wisdom cries out. And that's the spirit of the Lord, Yahweh Shem Shai, having wisdom upon men. That he believes he has as his men. It says, she cried in the chief place of concourse. That's why we out in the highways and byways. And the open of the gates. Yup. And that's what we're doing in the cities. That's where we at. She uttered her words, saying, how long will you simple ones, will you love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge. And that's the same thing that's going on. These fools hate knowledge, man, and they look at us like we're fools. They hate the understanding of the wisdom of Yahweh Shem Shai. Many people hated that, man. Even in the time of Yahweh Shai, man, it was about currency. It was about making some type of profit. But it wasn't about the will of Yahweh Shem Shai until he came and brought the Romans in, man, and destroyed the place. Now they want to call on Yahweh Shem Shai, man. Now they want to beg his forgiveness, man. All right. So let's go down to verse 21 again. It says, for after that, the wisdom of the Most High in the world by wisdom knew not the Most High, but it pleased the Most High by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. For the Jews required a sign, and the Greeks after wisdom. Let's get the word Greeks, Hellenic, and it's Hellenic is they're going off on this, but it's Greeks that Jews that made Greek their tongue. That's what it says in the dictionary. But we preach Yahweh Shai. Yep. Crucified unto the Jews as a stumbling block, because it's a stumbling block to them, man. It's the stumbling blocks to them that don't believe, man. Oh, he never came. He never went on the cross, man. How you gonna believe that, man? Huh, man, y'all crazy. How you gonna say some dude got on there, some white man got up there for you? It's never looked at. You done heard the many times that the Lord did send a white man to save us. He sent a dark-skinned Judite. No, but you still bring confusion, you niggas, man. And that's why they look at us, man. Y'all don't know what y'all talking about. But the Most High keeps the Lord Yahweh B'Shem Shai is keeping us and steadfast and sturdy, man. Because wisdom and knowledge will be the stability all that time. So while these niggas going crazy, we know what's going on, man. It says, but we preach Yahweh Shai crucified unto the Jews the stumbling block, and to the Greeks foolishness. But unto them which are called, both Jews and the Greeks, Yahweh Shai. Now the Jews are not the Greeks of the Edomite Greeks. These are talking about the Jews that are Israelites. It says Greeks, the power of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, and the wisdom of Yahweh B'Shem Shai, because the foolishness of Yahweh is wiser than men. So hey, the scriptures say that, man. That's wild. And the weakness of the Most High is stronger than men. For ye see your calling, brethren, how that not many wise men after the flesh, because they are after the flesh. They want to continue in this world. I don't care who you is. If the dude David Banner, they're making money off of this foolishness in this world. Social media, girls popping their ass, guys selling dope, following this world. They're blind leaders of the blind, and they're gonna all fall in the ditch. It says, not many mighty and many nobles are called. So all the guys that have a position in the world ain't gonna be called. You ain't gonna get too many guys like let's get like Jay-Z. He's a so-called noble. He ain't gonna be called into this truth because his mind is steadfastly stuck on how he can get this paper and uplift the black community. The reason it's black because they void, All right. It says the Most High have chosen the weak things of this world and confounded the things which are mighty. So he confounded the word. The word confounded, it says the word confounded is the Greek 26:17. It says ka'akisho no. It says kat show no. It says to dishonor. Okay. It says he put to shame. And in verse 2, it says to put to shame. He said he put to shame to be ashamed, to blush. All right. He said he put them to shame. He put them to shame the things that are mighty. So he put them guys that's in the top position. He putting them to shame. Every day America's falling apart, man. The dollar's being collapsed a week, and you got all nations coming around here, circling the United States in their submarines, their planes, going close to their military boats and military Navy ships and shit, and the America can't do shit. Most High is weakening this damn devil, man. The last verse, it says, and the base things of this world, and the base things the smallest shit you can think of that's wicked, and the things that are despised have the Most High chosen. Yea, that mean they looking at us, and the things which are not to bring to naught things that are, that no flesh shall glory in his presence. So this thing in the world, the base things of this world, which are a lot of things we're looked at as base and foolish, man, in this world, man. That's part of this doctrine too. I got one more thing. Okay, this is this is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5, verse 1. It says, then shall the righteous stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him, that made no account of his labors. He says, when they see it, they shall be troubled with fear, because he says the people, he says, let's go from the top again. It says, then shall the righteous man shall stand in great boldness. That's the man that stood, did all they could, try to endure to the end, before the face of such as have afflicted him, and made no account of his labors. When they see it, they shall be troubled. So when they see these things that come, the martial law, the terrible things they're going to see coming to the atmosphere, Yahweh Shai, man, and the angels, man, when they see these things, man, matter of the destruction, the chip going to come, and they're going to remember that these guys told us, and they shall be amazed. And the strangeness of his salvation. So the saints are the men that was on those corners that you call stupid, foolish. What the hell are you talking about? Man, that ain't true. And them guys, so far beyond that they all look for, and they repented and groaning. It says anguish of spirit, because they're gonna be hurt, man, for the seed that they see, and the fire and the billowing, the thing that's billowing on their body, man. And the spirit shall say within themselves, it's gonna be burnt. It says, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision of a proverb of reproach. We fools counted his life madness. We fools, you not they the fools. We counted his life madness and his end to be without honor. And how is he numbered among the children of the Most High, and his lot is the lot of among the saints. So these are the men that you looked at, that were looked at as so-called white men, the Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Then you got the confusion of faces, man. So these are men that you call the foolish, but these were the men that end up being saved. So that's the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shai. Let's go to verse 7, 6. It says, therefore have we erred in the way of truth? Yep. And the light of righteousness have not shined upon us, and the Son of righteousness rose not upon us. We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts where they lay no way. But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it. So no, the Most High has given the liberty for the men of Yahweh Shema Shai. We look stupid, we like spectacles on the earth, but the Most High has blessed men like that to stand in straight boldness in front of him that such have afflicted him. That's everybody. That's all nations that came against Yahweh Shema Shai. That's especially our own people, the 2/3, man, who threw the Yahweh Shai to the side. Your grandmother who in the church, the ones that your father who didn't care, he was a Muslim, whatever. No, but the Lord put on spirit on certain men, man. Out of the fire, man, he refined them men, man. So we've got to go through hell, and we sit there. We lost jobs. We did everything. It hurt. We lost women. We lost families. But this is all worth it in the end, man. So with that, I want to give all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua B'Shem Karkadas. Peace, salutations, and shalom.